To start at the beginning, the Norman Conquest was set into motion by a complex web of claims to the English throne. Edward the Confessor's death on January 5, 1066, left a significant power vacuum because he had no direct heir. His cousin, William, Duke of Normandy, claimed that Edward had promised him the throne years prior. Meanwhile, the English Witan elected Harold Godwinson, a powerful English nobleman, as king. This decision was not universally accepted, especially by William and Harold Hardrada. That year, 1066, was indeed tumultuous for England. Before William's invasion, Harold faced an invasion by Harold Hardrada, who allied with Harold's own brother Tostig. The Battle of Stamford Bridge on September 25th was a significant victory for Harold's forces. Let's delve deeper into the logistics of the Norman invasion. William's preparation was extensive. He amassed a fleet and a formidable army, including cavalry, which was relatively uncommon in English warfare at the time. The crossing of the English Channel was a significant logistical feat, requiring precise coordination and timing. On September 28th, William landed at Pevensey in Sussex, marking the beginning of his campaign to claim the English crown. The pivotal engagement of the conquest was the Battle of Hastings on October 14, 1066. Harold, having marched his forces rapidly to meet this new threat, took a defensive position on Senlac Hill. His army was composed mainly of infantry, relying heavily on the shield wall tactic. The Normans, on the other hand, had a more diverse army, including archers and cavalry. It's interesting to think about the tactics employed by both sides. The Norman forces used a combination of archers, infantry, and cavalry, employing feigned retreats to break the Saxon shield wall, a tactic that capitalized on the discipline and training of William's troops. Harold's death, famously depicted in the Bayeux Tapestry as him being struck by an arrow to the eye, although the exact circumstances are debated, was a turning point in the battle. After the battle, William's march to London was not straightforward. He faced resistance along the way, but was eventually crowned as King of England on Christmas Day in 1066. Reflecting on the conquest, it's clear that it triggered profound changes in England. The introduction of the feudal system reorganized land ownership, consolidating power among Norman elites. Culturally, the Normans brought their language, which began to blend with Old English, eventually evolving into Middle English. This linguistic shift influenced English law, governance, and culture deeply. The Domesday Book, commissioned by William in 1085, was a comprehensive survey of England's lands and resources, reflecting administrative changes and the need to establish clear control. Yet, there was significant resistance to this new regime, with revolts in various regions, such as the Harrying of the North, where William suppressed uprisings with brutal efficiency. It marked the end of the Anglo-Saxon era and began a period of Norman rule that integrated and transformed various aspects of English life.